Hello and welcome to the Bob Box. There are things out there that I cannot explain. For instance, the orange and black cylindrical bot with tiger stripes painted on, and saws and angle grinders. There's a weapon. Well, there's multiple weapons. Got named Tender Caress. Why? Why? With weapons like that, in a shape like that, Tender Caress cannot give you a hug. Why did Tender Caress, of all names in this good green universe, get picked? Good green, any colour universe there is. Anyways, Tender Caress made its debut in Series 2 of Robot Wars, landing in Heat L, where of course it had to face the Gauntlet. Tender Caress went for the left-hand route, so on screen it was here, and that route had the ram rig and the angle grinders, but Tender Caress, it moved in a kind of meandering way and collided with the ram rig. It was just the wrong route to take for Tender Caress. As a result, because it took so long, because it got stuck, it was constantly colliding with the ram rig. It got hemmed in that section by Dead Metal at one end and Sergeant Bash at the other. It ended up getting a hug and some saw marks from Dead Metal. Tender Caress only got 5 meters long, but it did well enough to go through to the trials, because another robot did worse. That week, the trials was Sumo against Dead Metal. To prepare, one Tender Caress team member sat on Tender Caress and another showed off his juggling skills. Well, probably more to relax. As for the Sumo, Dead Metal shoved Tender Caress twice and off fell the round bot, staying on the Sumo ring for just 6.03 seconds. This time, it was the worst performer and went out and did not return. I'm not sure what the team were thinking when trying to tackle the ram rig when Tender Caress mostly moved in a zigzag manner. It would have been better suited for the route with pits. Even if that carried a risk of accidentally falling in, it would have still fared better than dealing with the ram rig. So it's a bit of a tactical error. However, it was when it came to the trial, Tender Caress was in a heat where the trial was not what it was built for. It was not built for sumo. Being a round bot and moving the way it did, pushing a robot would not have been in its wheelhouse at all. With, say, maybe the tug of war, maybe it might have stood a chance of getting into battle. It wouldn't have done well there, but at least it would have had a chance to fight. But because of the heat it was in, because of the trial it had to face, it didn't stand a chance. But still, Tender Caress. Why that name? Anyway, who's next? Taiki, please be kind. I'm looking at this, I'm worried about this already. Oh, nothing to worry about. Alligator. Until next week, Calison244, out.